Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we pull back the curtain on the financial world. And today we're looking at Janel Corporation. And spoiler alert, they had a meeting that was apparently quite decisive. Get ready for a no-nonsense breakdown of what happened at Janel Corporation's big shareholder meeting. We are going to cut through the corporate jargon and tell you what it really means for the company and its investors. Before we dive in, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents and want to understand what is really going on behind the scenes, make sure you are subscribed. Also, we have a Discord community where we discuss these things in more detail, and it is linked in the description below. So, the 4th of February 2026, Janel Corporation held its annual meeting of stockholders. This is where the big decisions get made for the year, and we've got the official rundown right here. Essentially, this filing is all about what happened at that meeting, specifically the votes that took place. It is like the official minutes of a very important business party. First up, they had to elect their board of directors. Think of them as the captains of the ship guiding Janel Corporation. And get this, pretty much everyone on the proposed board got a massive thumbs up from the shareholders. For directors like Darren C. Serra and John Eidinger, they got a whopping 890,716 votes in favour. That is a huge mandate, showing that shareholders have a lot of confidence in their leadership. Now, John J. Gonzalez II, he also got elected, but with a bit more mixed result. He received 827,820 votes for, which is still a strong majority, but it is a noticeable difference compared to some of the others. It just goes to show that while most of the leadership is firmly in place, there is always room for more shareholder attention on specific individuals. The key takeaway here is that the board members who are up for re-election were indeed re-elected. They all received more than half of the votes cast, which means the shareholders are happy with the current direction and want these people to continue leading the company. Next, let's talk about something everyone's curious about: executive compensation. This was a non-binding vote, meaning shareholders got to give their opinion on how much the top bosses are being paid. And the shareholders largely approved. They saw 888,726 votes in favour of the executive compensation package. This suggests that, for the most part, investors feel the pay is in line with the company's performance. Now, for a really interesting one, they voted on how often they want to have this say on pay. Should it be every year, every 2 years, or every 3 years? And the majority, a significant majority, voted for a 3-year cycle. This means shareholders are saying they are comfortable reviewing the executive compensation just once every 3 years. This is a pretty common outcome, implying shareholders trust the board to manage compensation effectively over longer periods. It could also signal that they feel the annual review process might be a bit too frequent or burdensome. And wrapping things up, we have the signatures making this official. Nathan Shandy, the Chief Financial Officer, Treasurer and Secretary, signed off on this report on the 6th of February 2026. This confirms all the information we've discussed is formally documented. So, looking at Janel Corporation's annual meeting, it appears to be a smooth sailing event with strong shareholder support for the board and executive compensation plans. The overwhelming election results for the directors and the approval of compensation suggest a stable and confident environment within the company. The decision to move to a triennial advisory vote on compensation also indicates a level of trust from the shareholders in leadership's ability to manage these matters effectively over time. While there were no major red flags in this particular filing, it is always wise for investors to keep an eye on any shifts in voting patterns or executive compensation details in future reports. The company seems to be on a steady course, at least according to this shareholder meeting's outcomes. Alright, that is our breakdown of Janel Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.